Hi guys, welcome back to my training vlog. This is episode 2, Form is Music. So what you're about to see in this episode is my final week of form aggressive training. And for those that have not watched previous videos, what I have done up until now is train with lighter poundages because A, I had to, and B, I wanted to work on basically some deep foundational elements of my deadlift and squat. What ended up happening was I learned so much about my own mechanics that I almost completely rebuilt both movements in a number of different stances and techniques. But if I try to explain it, I could say it like this. What I'm trying to do is engage all of the correct muscles at the correct percentages at the correct time to make the movement as strong as it can possibly be for me. My goal is to deadlift 600 pounds, and in order to do so, I have to find any weakness that I possibly can and work on it, and that's what I have done. So, that's what I've done, guys. This is my final week of form work. What you're seeing here in this clip and the last one is 335 pounds with basically the most strict form I've ever used, and that was 225 for what I call shin drags, which is an over-exaggerated form. So here we are on the squats. The goal for that day was pausing squats. It was a 1 to 2 second pause at a complete stop. I'm using what I call my powerlifting stance, which is wider. I used to be a sumo squatter, and I still do those from time to time, but the data that I've collected over the past year in my squats, this is the most advantageous position for me because I have really long legs. So I have to put myself in a position with my own strengths and weaknesses that makes me the strongest. Now, of course, the goal over a period of time is to develop the weaknesses so that I can squat with one stance and keep it that way throughout training and through competition. But for now, I'm going to do what I have to do. So here I am training in my powerlifting stance. I want you guys to notice something, and I paused the video back there. I'm getting almost maximal range of motion with all three joints, ankle joint, knee joint, and hip joint. So here I am doing 295. By the way, this is the most I've ever done in a paused squat. That was a PR by 20 pounds. And it actually felt very good. So there you have it, guys. What I'm noticing from all this form work, all this time I've invested with light weights, what seems like not a lot of work because I don't sweat a lot and I don't burn a lot of calories, and I have to be patient, that I'm not moving big poundages. My form is now what feels like beautiful music to me. So that was it for training for that day on squats until somebody said, let's do as many reps as possible in 3 minutes. So I jumped in, of course, I take most challenges. What I didn't notice was how aggressive I was being with the form, even during the rep out set. What I realize now after reviewing the footage is I have instilled in my motor pattern such aggressive form principles that I'm going to have to basically retrain myself and relearn these movements again in another month or two when I recover from my second shoulder surgery, which I just had. And I have more footage, guys. I have more episodes coming your way. I guess you'll just have to be patient and see what's coming next, but that wraps up today's episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time.